As divinely envisioned by Lord Baha'u'llah, founder of the Baha'i faith, an ideal society is possible to achieve. Such a peaceful world can be accomplished by applying principles of equality in the areas of gender, education, justice, wealth, and human opportunity. Baha'i followers see this noble ideal as a real goal to be pursued in everyday life. To preserve the holy Baha'i teachings, Lord Baha'u'llah established a covenant or line of succession that appointed his son Abdul Baha as the successor guardian, followed by Abdul Baha's grandson Shoghi Effendi. Lord Baha'u'llah also ordained the establishment of a universal house of justice. During his lifetime, Shoghi Effendi was the appointed guardian for the Baha'i teachings. The majority of his writings are in the style of letters with Baha'i practitioners from all parts of the world. Following the passing of Shoghi Effendi, the Universal House of Justice has been designated to uphold the teachings and apply the principles of the Baha'i faith in an ever-changing society. Today we present to you an excerpt from The Promised Day Is Come by Shoghi Effendi. This book describes the prophecies of both Lord Baha'u'llah and the venerated Bab in foretelling a time of change on earth. This time of purification or cleansing offers a precious chance to realize and repent for our misdeeds. Only then, with divine mercy, can we reach our true destiny of spiritual enlightenment and bliss. For more information, please visit Baha'i.org. This judgment of God. Bestir yourselves, O people, is on the one hand the ominous warning sounded by Baha'u'llah himself in anticipation of the days of divine justice, for the promised hour is now come. Abandon that which ye possess, and seize that which God, who layeth low the necks of men, hath brought. Know ye of a certainty that if ye turn not back from that which ye have committed, chastisement will overtake you on every side, and ye shall behold things more grievous than that which ye beheld aforetime. And again, we have fixed a time for you, O people. If ye fail at the appointed hour to turn towards God, He verily will lay hold on you. And again, God assuredly dominates the lives of them that wronged us, and is well aware of their doings. He will most certainly lay hold on them for their sins. And finally, O ye peoples of the world, know verily that an unforeseen calamity is following you, and that grievous retribution awaiteth you. Think not, the deeds you have committed have been blotted from my sight. By my beauty, all your doings hath my pen graven with open characters upon tablets of golden stone. The whole earth Baha'u'llah, on the other hand, forecasting the bright future in store for a world now wrapped in darkness, emphatically asserts, is now in a state of pregnancy. The day is approaching when it will have yielded its noblest fruits, when from it will have sprung forth the loftiest trees, the most enchanting blossoms, the most heavenly blessings. The time is approaching when every created thing will have cast its burden. Glorified be God, who hath vouchsafed this grace that encompasses all things, whether seen or unseen. These great oppressions he, moreover, foreshadowing humanity's golden age, has written, are preparing it for the advent of the most great justice. This most great justice is indeed the justice upon which the structure of the most great peace can alone and must eventually rest, while the most great peace will, in turn, usher in that most great, that world civilization which shall remain forever associated with him who beareth the most great name. Well nigh 100 years have elapsed since the revelation of Baha'u'llah dawned upon the world, a revelation the nature of which, as affirmed by himself, none among the manifestations of old, except to a prescribed degree, hath ever completely apprehended. For a whole century God has respited mankind, that it might acknowledge the founder of such a revelation, espouse his cause, proclaim his greatness, and establish his order. In 100 volumes, the repositories of priceless precepts, mighty laws, unique principles, impassioned exhortations, reiterated warnings, amazing prophecies, sublime invocations, and weighty commentaries, the bearer of such a message has proclaimed, as no prophet before him has done, the mission with which God had entrusted him. To emperors, kings, princes, and potentates, to rulers, governments, clergy, and peoples, whether of the East or of the West, whether Christian, Jew, Muslim, or Zoroastrian, he addressed for well nigh 50 years, and in the most tragic circumstances, these priceless pearls of knowledge and wisdom that lay hid within the ocean of his matchless utterance. Forsaking fame and fortune, accepting imprisonment and exile, careless of ostracism and obloquy, submitting to physical indignities and cruel deprivations, he, the vicegerent of God on earth, suffered himself to be banished from place to place and from country to country. We verily, he himself has testified, have not fallen short of our duty to exhort men, and to deliver that whereunto I was bidden by God, the Almighty, the All-Praised. Had they hearkened unto me, they would have beheld the earth, another earth. And again, is there any excuse left for anyone in this revelation? No, by God, the Lord of the mighty throne. My signs have encompassed the earth, and my power enveloped all mankind, and yet the people are wrapped in a strange sleep. Marvelous viewers, thanks for joining us for today's program on Words of Wisdom. Coming up next is vegan Indian drum maker Dr. K. Varadarangan, vegan, right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May the wonders of our natural world inspire you to reach for the spiritual splendor of the celestial realms.